Now I've got a fun one for you today, and I know I say that a lot, but this one, it really is. So earlier today I was flipping through C. Boyd Pfeffer's Simple Flies when I got inspired by some of his streamers. Then I look over at my pegboard and I see this thing. Now I have no idea why I bought this. I probably got it at a Walmart or a craft store. I guess I figured that I would use it someday. So next I pull out a tote with all craft store materials and I find these. Christmas tree tinsel, these things right here, 1,000 strands for $1. Now I've never used those in a fly, so I'm kind of wondering if they're going to work. Well, I have no idea, but let's give it a try. So about today's tie and what a new tyer might learn from this, and it's not really how to tie some crazy looking Bozo the Clown streamer, but it's really that you can find fly tie materials almost anywhere. And that you should never be afraid to experiment. Just play around. And if you do end up coming up with a pattern that looks like Bozo the Clown, who cares? Take it fishing anyway. I mean, if we're not having fun fly tying, then why even do it? And I certainly had fun tying this one. So there we go in the vise. Just a craft store, craft fur, crazy looking streamer. Not a whole lot to this, but it was certainly fun to tie. And I'm tying this on a size 6. It's a 3X long barbless streamer hook. And the one I just had in the vise, I used black thread. Let's get even crazier and put some red thread down on this one. Now I am going to catch in some tail, and I'm going to use some red. I'm going to keep that same color scheme we did with that clown looking streamer a second ago. Maybe pull out a couple of these really long ones here. And a couple reasons I'm going to do this. You know, put a tail. First, I just want a little bit of a tail, but also I can use the rest of this material here to help bulk up my underbody. So let's catch this in back to the bend. Okay, that's probably enough for a tail. Now I'm going to just take some loose wraps and bind this in up here, which is going to bulk up my underbody a little bit. Now while I'm still up front, let's catch in the body material. And this is going to be Christmas tinsel. Christmas tree tinsel. Just look at these. 1,000 of these for less than $1. That's, 0.1 cents each. And each of these strands are about 14 inches long. So I've taken one, folded it over on itself twice. So I've effectively got 4 strands right here. So let's catch this in right here. I might have to snip that in a second, but let's go ahead and wrap this down to the back. Okay, a few extra wraps to secure this. Now I'm just going to gather these up and then kind of twist them together. That one jumped a little bit forward on me, so let me just go back and catch that in again. Okay, now I'm ready to wrap these up, and I'm going to spin them a little bit and then just wrap them up. And have them overlap or not, or leave space in between. Who cares? It's, costs about 0.1 cents. Okay, let's catch this off up here. Now this body, so it may not be as pretty if I was using a true Mylar tinsel, but you know what? I think it's going to work just fine. Now use any colors you want for these next couple of tufts. I want to use yellow because I'm kind of digging this little clown theme I got going on here. So let's catch this one in, maybe to the back of that red tail. A few extra wraps here before we catch in our next color. And I'm going to catch this one in about as long as that yellow. All right, now let's spin a few wraps, try to clean up this head, see how this red's going to look for us. Okay, certainly crazy. Let's go ahead and whip finish it. And there we go. A little bit of UV resin to get a hard shiny head up there. We got a neat, fun little craft store streamer. So that's it, my friends. I appreciate you watching. Y'all take care. We'll see you next time.